Alright, time for a Nidalee game. I'll be showing you how you can play this champion here to, make it as easy as possible. Obviously, Nidalee is not very easy. Definitely takes a lot of skill to pull off this champion, so you will have to be very careful with that. But you can make her work, absolutely. Even though you might want to learn her, then obviously starting off somewhere is also a thing. Rune-wise, you definitely want to go Dark Harvest if you are new to the champion, if you're learning the champion, all of that. It's, even if you're experienced with the champion, a very good default rune. Although Conqueror is slightly better if you can make it work, essentially. It will do more work for you overall throughout the game. So, yeah, if you can make Conqueror work, definitely go with Conqueror. If not, just go with the Dark Harvest setup and you are completely fine. No worries. I'll put both of the pages on screen for it as well. I'll be against a Trundle on this one, which is not too bad for me. Obviously, I'm an AP champion. So this is one of those matchups where, you know, what is he really going to do? His entire kit's not that great into me, because AP champ and all that stuff, right? So I should be chilling here. Throw that. Make sure to basically keep the heal on yourself as like an uptime. You want to use it as often as possible, because it gives you attack speed, and also make sure you don't lose any auto attacks on your camps either. We'll attack the small one here. And we heal, swipe. That small proc just absolutely scanned me for like a second and a half there on my clear speed, sure. Maybe even 2 seconds. Unlucky. I do want to get everything, because just getting your camps cleared, you know, getting the gold XP is just very good. You can go for pretty aggressive invades with this champion as well. One of the clears I like doing personally on Nidalee as well is starting Raptors and then just going for the blue Gromp invade on the enemy side. You can either steal their camps that way if they don't start there, or you can just kill them on Gromp as well. If you're going to do the Raptor start, I'd recommend starting W at that point, because you can play some traps on your Raptors to make the clear very, very quick with the resets on it, and then you can take Q right afterwards to go for that invade level 2. So that is something to keep in mind as well for that. But apart from, like, if you're not going to start Raptors, just start with like Q, and you can keep going with E at level 2 and be fine. I'll, in this game, just go for a normal full clear, you know, something you can always do, always will be consistent. So that is something we will be going for here. I was smiting this one because we see aggression on bot lane, so we want to get there as fast as possible here. Already a little sluggish with this clear, admittedly, but it will be fine. Just have to go in. Misses the Leona thing. That's the stun. We wait for the stun. Give the guy attack speed. Fine. And that's very good. Very nice double kill. Unfortunately, Leona did miss her stun and stuff, but that's fine. Good job. I instantly reset here. I'm not going to go for this, because by the time I make it back to top, this will basically be respawning, and I get a lot of value out of that. So we will definitely be going for that. I'm actually just going to go hard on the AP here. First item we're going for is Lichbane. Basically, in any build you go for Nidalee, you go Lichbane first. Whether it's going to be, you know, like a one-shot build or like a more bruisery killing build. Lichbane is just a very good first item on this champion. Would highly recommend. As you can see, by the time I get back here, this is like respawn, that my entire sequence is happening again. This tempo value matters a lot more than going for like bot scuttle on that, because now I don't lose my respawns against the enemy jungler either if he like decides to counter invade me on top side. There is indeed a Trundle top side. 24 CS. Something to note there. The reason that's something to note is because his bot side should be up at this point, so I can probably do my top side camps here and then just go for his bot side camps right afterwards. Auto attack this. I have the options. I can go for my wolves, or I can go for his raptors here in this instance, because obviously he was spotted top side. And if we have the option to do something in the enemy jungle, we generally pick to go for that. So I will go for his raptors here, hit level 5, and from that point we can look if I want to go for like a bot gank or maybe the mid gank. Either one could work essentially. But if you have options to steal the enemy's camps, you generally would like to take that option. Gonna go bot lane now, because we see aggression there, obviously. Gonna loop in from the backside. They have no flashes, so it should just be completely free. Okay. That's fine. Yep, no problem. Good flank. Good position, good flank. No worries. Just gonna help him shove the wave a little bit here. I think I'll push this, help push this as well, honestly. I'll be nice. Just get that in there and we just take the reset here again. Right now, why I'm resetting instead of doing my bullset camps. One, I'm gonna have to walk all the way up there. Just give me 1 second to do my purchase though. Should go Sorks in this instance. Because I have perfect 1100 gold tier 2 boots in this situation, so I definitely should go for that. I'm not going for this, because I have to walk back up this way, and Trundle, it was here, and he's gonna like position towards topside. So the chance of him going for like my topside respawns is definitely there. Also, he might be going for this. This is never gonna be something he takes away from me. So I can just opt to go for like here, top scuttle, if it would be up. It's not up, obviously. Bot scuttle is spawning, but he is indeed going for this as I expected. So we're just gonna hard go for this. Create some space, throw a spear. Didn't land apparently. Okay. Close one there with the Trundle. Very close. Is he gonna be recalling under the turret somewhere, or is he completely safe? He's completely safe. Very interesting. Yeah, he was going to be going for topside since he was assuming I was going to be bot side, but obviously we'd want to then be topside to make sure that we punish him, right? So that's why we go there. He can't take my camps. I can like also contest him on Void Gops if he's going to go for those. And it just makes more sense to play that way. Right here as well, we're going to try to take his jungle as much as possible. Unfortunately there, he was able to survive because of Galio ult, so it was a bit unfortunate. But I also didn't want to disrespect Galio ult too much by like standing in it the entire time, so I just went out of it and made it fine. Finish that off as well. Not too fussed about this at the moment. I'm just going to clear my topside camps, because I can get some good tempo on these camps right here. He is bot side right now. He might be going for my bot side camps. Maybe. Or he just goes dragon. I can obviously try to contest this. Like, my camps are up and all, but like, I could just go for the contest on this one.
I have led my tribe for generations.
Not gonna really give this to him. We should be able to have a fight advantage here. He's backing off. That's completely fine as well. I'll first off rotate towards my bot here initially, and then we can look for something. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on whoever my team focuses. That's completely fine. There we go. No worries. Yep. Nice and solid. We can do the dragon here as well. Should be completely free here. I'll place a trap over the wall for some vision. Give the attack speed to my Leona and a bit of a heal as well. And we should be able to do dragon. After this dragon, we can look for like our jungle camps again. In that situation, there was just like an entire bot zone situation going on. So we go for that. No worries. And now we have our entire jungle clear to go for. I do not want to neglect my clear too much, but I also don't want to give him something for free and there's going to be a massive bot contest. I will be there to react to it, and then we can just like path towards topside afterwards. Essentially, it's completely fine. Most likely Trundle is going to end up going for Void Gops here, I would imagine. Which in this case is fine. If he goes for those again, it's not a problem really. Keep the heal going on myself. Try to throw the spear to get some tempo towards the next camp as well. There's the Void Gops. That's completely fine. He spent all that time doing all this, and I'm just gonna like get the dragon. He got like 3 Void Gops with a lot of effort, and I just clear my topside camps here. Keep up a decent tempo of the clear here, and we should be looking good. I believe my Croc should be respawning soon at this stage. Think so. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Very nice. Everything in a nice line. That's what we like to see. And after this, we could take a nice reset and just go for like another bot lane gank, most likely. I just speared a small one there, so I get the extra jump. Alright, and just take the reset. I have my money for the Lich Bane, so we can just go get it, go bot side. Maybe invade his bot side jungle. That's something I would definitely be looking for here. Or just going for my own bot side camps. Either one is fine. We're definitely going to try to go very aggressive towards him, though, because my bot side camps are going to take a little bit to respawn still. So we should just like walk straight into his jungle or maybe towards mid lane. Either one would work. Thinking that I'm going to go aggressive here. LeBlanc should be okay in this position. I might have to just go mid in this situation, though. That's an annoying minion, actually. Auto attack for the red buff slow. Wait for the LeBlanc chain before I throw my spear. That's annoying. Good dodge. That spear was unfortunate, like the way that went. But, oh, it was close enough, really. Look for this guy's camps. Check his Gromp as well real quick with a spear. It's not up. Okay, fine. Rundle his bot lane. Should be survivable. See if I can rotate mid real quick. Can heal you. Let me heal you. There you go. Throw the spear on the CC and then we'll just finish him off for free. Ideally, you always want to try to wait for the CC from your teammates if you can. So that's what I'm doing there. Just waiting for the CC, for the LeBlanc chain to CC him, and then I can land a free spear. Finish off the scuttle, and then we go bot real quick. I was just free scuttle to take, and then we just sprint bot as fast as possible to make this gank happen. Try to clip the bushes for the extra passive speed as much as you can, and we're just going to try to get there quickly. I think they already win this, but it should be fine still. Right here, we're just going to try to like be in range, get the spear to land, otherwise we just heal. I wasn't initially intending on like trying to last hit that kill, but I want the Dark Harvest proc. That's kind of one thing. Other thing as well there, he was like potentially getting away, and I don't want that either, of course. Yeah, the bot lane fight was going to happen. We rotate towards it. It's completely fine. And now our entire jungle camp sequence is respawning again, so we're going to go for that here too. And make sure that we don't lose too much playing like towards potential Void Grub spawn, which is going to be the next objective. I say Void Grubs, it's Rift Herald, but yeah, I probably should play for the Dragon spawn then. Don't really care about the Rift Herald too much. Rather get the second Dragon here, to be honest. Just sweeping through my jungle real quick while I have some like bit of downtime before like the objective becomes a thing. So we will be going for this, and then we'll be taking a reset and playing towards bot side Dragon spawn. Trying to kill the enemy bot lane first, so we're going to go for the gank into the Dragon, hopefully. We do have enough money for the Magi's upgrade. I mean, yeah, the 10 stack Dark Seal makes a lot of sense to just go Magi's here, so we do that. And then we'll build an M-Tome. Generic builds for Nidalee. Depending on the enemy team's tankiness, this team is actually quite tanky. Trundle, Galio, and Thresh quite tanky, so this is where I would go Liandry's. If I have more AP champs on my team, quite a few of them here, actually 3. So Poppy does mostly physical damage, I think. Yeah, that's a lot of AP. So flat magic penetration with like Shadow Flame is worth less. If I'm like only AP squishy enemy team, we definitely go for Shadow Flame instead of Liandry's. But Liandry's is very good if this is not the case. So we will be looking for the Liandry's here in this instance. More APs on my team, and as well the what do you call it? And the AP on my side as well. Yes. Some brain lag there, unlucky. I'm just gonna focus on Dragon. It's completely fine. There we go. No worries. Just casually do the Dragon. There's an entire fight sequence going on top lane. I'm not the biggest fan of Leona's position for this, because obviously my intent was going for Dragon, so I'd expect my support to try to go for the objective as well. That would be nice, but yeah, obviously that didn't happen. Create space, don't let the Galio walk up to me for no reason. Oh no, LeBlanc, that's a bit iffy, my boy. I need to create space, this is bad. That's a good sidestep, to be fair. Give me that Dark Harvest proc real quick, though. That's very questionable, Trundle. Sure. I'm not so sure on that decision right there. That's a bit iffy, but we'll take it. I thought he was very hyped to get me there, I believe. Just push mid turret. And another Dark Harvest proc off this guy, why not? Auto attack him for it. Hit the spear, maybe. Ooh, that could have been a good Leona ult.
Only what I need.
That's okay. Got the Lich Bane procs going here a little bit. Just push the turret down. I will obviously be careful here. I have an entire jungle rotation up as well, so that's something to look for, but also the Rift Herald is something to look for right now, so I definitely will. In this instance, start placing a couple traps around. You want to try to place them in spots where they can walk over. You can scout vision, you can have some poke damage going with those. So definitely going to try to do that. Every single time a trap's up, we're going to like try to place it somewhere around our vicinity. Try to get those down as much as possible. Here again, another trap. I'm just trying to like put them around enough as to make that just nice and easy. I have an entire jungle clear up that I can go for in this instance, which is definitely not going to be too bad for me. So probably just going to look for it here. Might have to react to like a top play or anything, but it looks pretty safe on the map right now. So I'm just going to go at least clear half my jungle, and the other half can be determined later. But you don't want to leave your camps up too long. Obviously, if you have like options to invade over doing your own camps, that is good. But in this case, I don't really have that option too much here. So we're just going to do this and move on. Just a nice sequence of my camp should be pretty good here. Oh my god. Oh. Itchy nose. Very itchy nose. Unlucky. I can probably do Gromp. I see the bot lane situation. Smite this here. Nothing. I think I will take my reset. It's fine. Like 150 on this. LeBlanc's back and Kai'Sa just back. Might as well take the reset now. Go for the Liandries, as I said. You can, if you wanna, if you run the Magi's all the way, just go straight up for a death cap instead of going Liandries. That's also fine. It's a very snowbally build, but I'm just gonna go like what I would go for usually. Oh my god, man. Stop. Please stop. What? Right as I was about to hit the plant. Obviously, absolutely great. Obviously try to react to the bot lane scenario here. The Thresh is gonna probably try to get somewhere here. And oh, not at all. Interesting. Got a nice assist. We take those. I give LeBlanc the rest of that wave. Not too worried about it. Give her another heal. And we're just gonna scout some of his bot side camps. This is down. That's fine. Again, start placing traps around. Something to look for. I could herald this turret right now. I could. Okay, the position is actually better. After the plant hit giving me that information, I am actually going to use herald here. So I should be able to just like go for it. And that's just a 700 gold split between me and LeBlanc. Maybe Leona takes a bit of money as well, but yeah. Heal her again, and we just finish this off. Not really looking to click the Rift Herald here, because I could put myself in a very compromising position if I do that right now. And I don't really want to die with this much gold shutdown. Dragon's about to spawn as well. It's not really looking ideal. Start placing a couple traps around once again. Just trying to go for that bit of poke, you know. We have dragon spawning in about 7 seconds. We definitely want to like try to look for that.
The trespassers are next.
Quickly get rid of that ward safely as well. Like throw the W in there for the vision, and then throw a spear to defend yourself a little bit, if that makes sense. And then we go for it. Hopefully my team actually reacts properly to a dragon start here. That'd be great instead of like not doing that. Because we definitely want to try to focus on that. Keep placing traps like around yourself the entire time as well. Every single time they step into it, they'll be taking a significant chunk of damage. Especially if you have your Liandries finished, they're going to be taking quite a lot of damage from that. I will be recalling because I do have the Liandries finished right now. Even though they might be looking for something here, this is quite an upgrade in damage. So I will be doing that. And I'm actually going to hold on to the rest of the money with the intention of going for a death cap next. And obviously a large rod is the only item component for 1200 gold. That's a TP. Also, recall ended up being like reasonable there as well with the top lane counter opportunity. That's fine. Walk with my Poppy here. I should give Poppy a heal, actually. Don't be stingy. Place some traps around their jungle once again. Look at that damage. Like, the trap actually does a chunky amount of damage, as you can see. It's very nice. Got a bit of a Lichbane hit in there. Stepped into the second trap, so that's even more damage. Fight going on mid, so I probably have to rotate for this one real quick. Quickly finish off the Thresh. Should he find this? He walked into it, perfect. Kind of threw it in that walking path, basically. I'll just finish this off, it's fine. Okay, he walked into that one as well, so I guess we take it. I can heal my Kai'Sa and everything back to full, so I'm not too worried about this. Trundle is bot lane, so we're chilling. Right here, it's definitely like important to try to keep your heals up on your teammates. Try to always like heal the lowest HP target first. And go for something like that. We can just go for this. It's not really the best thing to back right now. I'm not a huge fan of that recall position, but it could make it could be like okay-ish, I guess. You should be able to start this, honestly. If Leona tanks this, that'd be great. And give my Kai'Sa a bit of a heal for some attack speed. I'm only doing this because we actually have a respectable damage source on Baron in the form of Kai'Sa DPS. If I had like a Jhin ADC here, I would not be doing Baron right now because the Jhin ADC is gonna do a lot less Baron DPS. And it's just not gonna be as worth it. Not get hit by the Thresh thingy. I'm just gonna have to flash out of this decision real quick. Heal myself back up. Ooh, I don't know. That's probably not the real one, to be fair. I did get a Dark Harvest box, so we take that one at least. Heal my Kai'Sa. He went up the other way. Heal her again. I re-sweep her here to get vision over Shaco if he tries to Q into me. And I can heal myself back with W sustain. Could do this camp too. He's probably going to try to reset in the bush, which is completely fine. Obviously, but... yeah, I re-sweep her to make sure he doesn't try to turn that back on me. So we just see him coming if he does it. And then we could just like sustain ourselves with the cooldown of our skill. Okay, ow. I will take the reset for a double Archbolt here though. Good. Out of base, we take the bot side and we run towards bot side as well. We want to like run past our camps and quickly do them. So we just throw a spear here basically and then W, jump in range, you know, finish it off like this, just nice and quick. And as we walk past everything, we want to take the blue at least. I don't think I'm going to go for Gromp here because I don't want to delay myself too much in this position. Since my team is indeed like walking far forward in their jungle, I don't want to like abandon them, but... Wolves is basically free as you walk past, and then blue needs to be taken because it's just a team-wide blue buff, which is super worth it. So we're not going to skip past any of that. Good hit. I think I hit the box with that one. I'm in trouble here, actually. I got ignited there too, so I will have to respect it. Right now, we're just going to keep on distance a little bit. Heal myself. That was a like good Thresh hook engage. Oh no. That's a bit unfortunate. That's a good flash. I will heal my Kai'Sa back here. I almost walked into that one. Almost. Just focus on this guy right here. I'm AP. Heal him. So he doesn't get insta-killed by that. You have to like manage your heals well to make sure you go for something. Just get the dragon. It's Drake Soul. You have to play for Drake Soul. There's no need to not just play for Drake Soul here. Like, we could try to keep pushing and all that, but let's say we lose a fight, we don't get Dragon Soul. If you have a Dragon Soul on the map, always go for the Dragon Soul. It's the best thing you can do. It's like super valuable. There's no real reason not to go for it, you know. Yeah, in that fight, I was able to sustain my Kai'Sa out of complete death by being able to heal her constantly. And just like having good positioning like that in fights is going to help you a lot as Nidalee. Just get those spears off and then get those heals off as well. That's ideally what you want to be looking for. Alright, so my goal here is to try to take as much of Trundle's jungle as possible still. I'm gonna do my Raptors real quick as I walk past these, but I will definitely try to push forward into this position, hoping to go for the top lane shove here as well, right? To finish off their base that way. But we don't want to be like AFK clearing our camps right now. We definitely want to be playing forward into their jungle and, you know, making things happen over there. This is not good. My team is definitely hard hitting here. Yeah, they're just both going to die, I think. I can heal here a little bit, but it's definitely still not looking good. I mean, you know, what am I supposed to like really go for here? I got the Shaco with that auto attack, which is nice. I gotta play slow there. Just wait for the position to pan out a little bit. Saw some LeBlanc options there as well, right? Don't have to go too aggressive. Don't have to like really jump in there. There's no need. You can like really play slowly. I do think that the Kai'Sa got like a bit too overzealous with that position, but sure. Build-wise here, like last item, we can be looking at like a Zonias. You can sell your boots for a Cosmic Drive. That'd be a solid option. A Void Staff, if you need it, is always a solid option, of course, as well, when you actually need it. If you're looking to just like, if you're like the only AP, you have things like Shadow Flame, fair like Magic Penetration, Damage, Storm Surge can be very valuable if you're like the only AP as well. Options like that will possess a lot of value, but usually I would go something defensive if necessary here. With Zonias can protect you from losing your Magi stacks or anything of that nature, right? Like you can just jump in with a Spear Execute Q and instant Zonias and just like kind of survive, wait for your team to follow up. Very solid choice. Or if obviously they have a lot of magic resist and you need the additional magic penetration, that is also something that would be worth going for there in the form of a Void Staff or a Crypt Bloom. Otherwise, you know, you have things like Banshees that could work in certain situations when you think that it will be valuable, like Ash Arrow territory, heavy magic resist on the or heavy magic damage on the enemy team for that additional magic resist, and you don't need the Void Staff type of deal. Yeah, that's really it for Nidalee. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to the like button below. It helps out quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys in the end game stats. Alright, so for the end game stats here, I ended up doing a solid 23.7k damage, which is the most on my team. Shaco has the most damage overall, but he went AP Shaco, so those boxes do add up quite a lot of damage in fights. It is, like Liandry's Shaco boxes definitely hurt, so not too unexpected there. True damage at 2600. We have objective damage at 45.1k. Healing done 32.3, which is a really good amount. Those heals as well in those fight situations, right, are huge. It's able to save my team throughout a lot of things. Damage taken at 29.2k, which is actually like the most on par with Poppy, basically. And self-mitigated Poppy should easily have a 38. Yeah, 15 here, okay. Gold earned at 14k. Definitely not bad. For the runes, Dark Harvest in this instance dealt 1500 damage. This like racks up very, very quickly. Basically from this point in the game forward, you can get really high proc damage off this. It's a very good scaling rune. It works well with the spear damage and execute of that, all of that type of stuff. But yeah, obviously it didn't get to that stage where this starts to do an insane amount, but 1500 damage is still very respectable. Obviously, again, if you are comfortable with it, play with Conquer. It will actually hold more value overall. But Dark Harvest is a very, very solid overall backup rune. Close to Conqueror, if that makes sense. But like, yeah, just barely not there. But Conqueror's skill on Nidalee is gonna tremendously, like, it's gonna like exponentially increase if you want to play with it properly. Sudden Impact for 900 damage, Eyeball Collection for the extra AP, Treasure Hunter for the additional gold tempo, and then we have Triumph and Haste. And basically just like mostly want the ability Haste here. And then the Triumph is nice for a little bit of additional sustain. Definitely not too bad of an option. You can also go Haste and Cut Down as well if you want the additional spear poke damage. You want to go cut down because obviously you land those spears from a good range. You land a good spear, they lost like their full HP, they lose more health because your spear does more damage, and the poke will be more effective. Yeah, again, build-wise, I have already mentioned how you finish this off, and yeah, that's really it for Nidalee. I hope you enjoyed it. I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.